Whoa, we're live. I scared myself because I had the Premiere open in another window. Um, and then I changed it over to my camera, and then I popped up on the other screen and it scared me. More content, baby. It's content time. Hi, all. Hi, Trenton. Hi, Daleks. Hi, Toto. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, we got a little mullet going on here. Just by virtue of how my hair has grown. 87B is huge if true. Huge if true. Uh, what's up? How we doing? Here, let's put some music on in the background. Let's do some like French house shit like again. Whoa. My YouTube is recommending to me this stream. This very stream. What? French house. For nonchalantly groovin'? Sure. I'm into nonchalantly groovin'. Yeah, Sinners, I saw that last week. Quite enjoyed. That was a fun movie. I watched a video yesterday that was Ryan Coogler talking about all of the different formats that the movie's gonna be released in, and it was like precisely my shit. Honestly, the thing about Sinners is it's a really good theater experience. I think I liked the theater experience more than I liked the movie. Like the movie's great, but like seeing it if you can see it in IMAX, that's pretty fucking cool. Cuz it changes aspect ratios in the middle of it. I'm kind of like trying to assess if I think I liked the movie enough to go see it in like the in the film projection, because apparently it's really rare for like IMAX to be projected on film. Also, I didn't make this connection before, but as I've been learning more about large format film and like IMAX and shit, it's like for anyone who does like film photography, like medium format and large format film, those are like the equivalents of what the image that's being captured on IMAX is. And this was the first movie I saw, and I was like, I think I understand what it's not just like it's bigger, it's like it's a different type of photography. So I was kind of like, is this just normal for IMAX movies to just go between the big version and then the small version? But I think it might have been a stylistic choice for this movie, but I think it might also just be a thing that IMAX movies do. Yo, you saw Kendrick and SZA, Alex? Holy shit. That's awesome. I saw how much those tickets cost, and I was like, I would love to go to this, but I think I'm gonna sit this one out. Um, that's kind of how I feel about most concerts that are just over $100. One of the best concerts you've ever been to? Whoa, fuck. Maybe I'm second guessing myself. Maybe I'll see if there's some nosebleeds available for the LA one. Toto! Yeah, you said earlier you're seeing the mutuals on Twitter, seeing the Clancy tour live. Yeah, I saw it in LA when they were here in the fall. Really enjoyed that. I was kind of like, oh, it's still happening, because they took a break and then they did Europe. Yeah, they're a great show. What area are you in, Toto? 87V says $100. The concert, the price of eggs. True. Yeah, I saw a lot of people on Twitter being upset that 21 Pilots wasn't touring Asia this time around. That's a bummer. Have they ever come to Taiwan? Hey, Ted. Thanks, mate. Oh, nobody comes to Taiwan. Damn. That sucks. Hi, JRS. Do you guys like the video? It was an unscripted one. I just hopped on camera the day after I went to Disneyland, and I was like, I've been wanting to make a video about this for a while. And as I was making it, I was kind of like, I realized that the only thing that I have to say about this ride is that you die and go to the hell at the end, and no one's talking about how crazy that is. And then I just said that over and over for 20 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. It's not essential content, but it is content, and it is fun. And I got to do a sponsorship for it, so that's fun. Uber interesting for sure. Glad you guys have fun with it. Yeah, I was proud of the lighting in this one. I thought it looked real clean. I think I brought a lamp over close to my desk that I liked how that was doing its thing. I think as I was working on the video more and more, I was just kind of like, the thing I hadn't considered is that maybe they made it scary on purpose to be thrilling, you know? But I don't find it scary. I think when I ride it, it just feels like it feels judgmental. Yeah, I think it kind of dawned on me that, like, oh yeah, scaring people is part of the appeal of a theme park sometimes, but I feel like that's just not as much the point in modern day as much, so it's kind of like, it was just kind of putting myself in the shoes of, like, what design ethos may have been used in 1950s. Also, it's really funny to me that, like, in 1955 it would have been like 6 years removed from The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad coming out, so it would have been like, this is a recent shit. We made this recently, and now it's just so not that. Yeah, it's definitely not a ride that would be made today if it didn't already exist. I agree, Alex. Oh yeah, the lighting was kind of by trans colors. Oh my god, you're right. Okay, Pinocchio is definitely a morality propaganda kind of movie. Have y'all seen Jacob Geller's video on Pinocchio? It's really good. He explores every version of Pinocchio and what the story has been used, like the origins of Pinocchio as a story are like to scare young boys into correct behavior. Thank you, Ted. That's so nice. Yeah, I was really proud of the edit on the Matt Bomb video. We might work together again, so that's exciting. It was fun editing for someone else in a different kind of style of video. Yeah, fairy tales are morality propaganda. I guess propaganda feels like it's more dedicated to like the state, you know? Capital T, capital S. Wait, what's Scared Straight? Um... Neither Mr. Toad or Ichabod has a happy ending. Well, Mr. Toad gets exonerated. He becomes and that is the thing about the original movie is like he is being framed, but he learns a lesson at the end of like how to be a fine, upstanding individual and be a good man. Be a good man in the end and give up his horse and cart riding ways. Oh my god, wait, that's Scared Straight sounds awful. They take kids to prison to scare them into acting right? That's so... Wait, when did that come out? That feels so quintessentially, like, 80s, 90s. It's awesome. What's up, Daddy Warbucks? $2000s? Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like we're only, like, in recent years kind of coming around to, like... Yeah, the 2000s are a really conservative time. You know? I have no idea why you got a crypto ad. I am also not their target demographic. No, that's what it sounded like to me. It kind of sounds like conversion therapy content. Scared Straight is haunted house coded. Conversion therapy haunted house. That's really dark. No. Yeah. When I was editing yesterday, I was texting my friend, because I had already finalized the video a couple days ago because I needed to for the sponsorship, and I was like, wait, I have like, my job is being an editor. Maybe not the greatest idea to put out a video where I call Disney an evil media corporation at the end. And then my friend was like, well, they are evil. Up to you, I guess. And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, you know what? I would probably apply for a job at Disney if something came up, but if they asked me, did you once say online that you think that this company is evil? I would probably be like, yeah. You know. Yeah, that is interesting, Trenton, to look forward, like, anticipate what will be shocking about the current reality later. Who hasn't called Disney evil, though? Yeah, it's like... I was kind of like, is the sponsor fine with me just saying Disney is evil at the end of this video? But it's like, well, if you're working in the video essay genre, it's not necessarily a hot take. Who is Alex Hirsch? Should I know this name? Gravity Falls guy. Someone who's actually worked with Disney. Okay, incredible. Made Gravity Falls. Monopolies are bad. Hot takes is media processing. I'm glad this video is done. Jennifer Coolidge is in that show? Yeah, now my current plan is making a video about I Saw the TV Glow to come out in June, but I am nervous about it because I like that movie so much and it's so important to me that I want to get it right. But can I show you a little toy? It's not really a toy. I have this iPad and I was like, I need to stop bringing my like several $1,000 editing laptop with me to coffee shots every time I have to write. So I was like, I have to get a new iPad. And I was like, it was like I saw a headline that was just like, buy your tech now because of the tariffs, and I was like, okay. And then I was like, I don't need a new iPad. My iPad works. It's just kind of a little clunky because it's not USB-C and like doesn't work with the smart keyboard or the Magic keyboard. But I got this smart keyboard folio case, which is kind of like weird old design because it doesn't have a trackpad. It's just the keyboard, and you can put it on your iPad. But I've been using it to go. Well, the first one I got used from B&H, and then the up and down arrow keys didn't work, and I was like, fuck that. I like those keys. I want to use those keys. So I sent it back, and they refunded me, and then I got this one. And yeah, the keyboard's pretty small, but like, it works. And it was like $50 used, so. Yeah, so now I can just take my iPad and go write somewhere, and it's like a third the weight. Yeah, Trenton, I saw the TV Glow video will be scripted, so I'm working on the script. I haven't touched it in like a week or so, but I wrote like 4,000 words, and then I kind of like started taking another look at what I'd written, and I was kind of like, what am I doing? Let's take stock and like take a break and come back to it. So I think I gotta figure out exactly what I'm trying to do and not just summarize the movie, you know? I'm also kind of in a place where I'm like, well, the videos that I make that do the best are the ones that are like lighter in tone and more absurdist, and kind of the ones that are just kind of like fun and lighthearted, and I like doing things that feel more serious, but I do feel like when I'm writing them I'd get bogged down in the process a little bit more. It doesn't come quite as easily, so yeah. Do I outline before I write a video? That would probably help. I really wasn't a big outliner during college. I always wrote an outline first because they told me to. And then now I kind of just write now, and then I kind of structure it as I go. But I think maybe like, I think sometimes like if I Yeah. I think the videos might be... That's a good idea. Maybe I should try a little outlining. Um, but yeah, usually I'm just doing it kind of free flow. How many words do my video essays average? The number I have in my head is 6,000 words is about an hour. Yeah, I think 6,000 words is about an hour. So, is that right? I think my Barbie video was 12,000 words. I think my cat's video is about like 5,000 to 6,000 words. And my Mamma Mia video was like 4,500 words, maybe. Toto, it's more... I kind of research as I go when I write. Oftentimes when I'm doing like reads of media, I'll kind of like write what my opinion or my thoughts are first, and then it'll kind of lead me to like, wait, I don't know this thing, let me see if I can find something about this. And then sometimes I'll start a video from a place of I'll watch a couple, like the cats video. I think like while I was early in the writing stage of that, I went and watched the other, like some of the other bigger YouTube video essays about it and some of the behind the scenes content and stuff. So okay, yeah, 100 words per minute, that's not right. That can't be right. But yeah, so I think that's one thing that could be interesting is like introducing more research into it, because I do enjoy how rigorous essays become when you are integrating other texts and other thoughts on the topic. Like that's one thing that I kind of miss from college a little bit, but I don't really have the same access to the same research sources, and it's also like that kind of like gives it an academic bend. So I'm just kind of like, what would it look like to be a little bit more rigorous with the essays? So yeah, I guess that could be like that's kind of the thing, instead of just like I'm talking about this media and what I think about this media or my read on this media, like what does this media do when you collide it with this media, or what about this through this lens, you know? Because then you have a take, you know, that yeah, I Ten, I kind of relate to that. Sometimes you find what you're talking about. So that's been something that has been interesting about not doing the outlining is you kind of find what you're saying by saying it a little bit, and then sometimes you just have to rewrite it a couple times. But yeah, Trenton says, I've enjoyed the cats shorts. Can you see if they brought any traffic to the video? Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you've been enjoying them as shorts. I haven't really I haven't spent a lot of time looking at analytics specifically of how X correlates with Y, etc. I don't know, and it's part of it feels like going too deep on analytics is crystal ball shit, you know? You're trying to divine knowledge that actually isn't there, and you're convincing yourself of things. So I've been trying to not get too into analytics. I just see view counts and that kind of thing. But yeah, I think the I think if I hadn't been, my theory is that the video wouldn't have kept growing as much. It was like, I think 40 or 50,000 views when I started posting the probably like 45,000 views when I started posting the shorts. Now it's at 60,000 views. So it's definitely kept getting views. It's just been more, the majority of it was in the first couple weeks. But yeah. I've seen definitely some people learn about the video from the shorts. But yeah, it's kind of like getting my name out there to new people. There have been people that have been commenting on the shorts pretty regularly that I don't think have been. I don't recognize them from. Well, I guess I don't know. I would recognize them, but yeah, I actually have like 20 more shorts that I could like. I chopped up the video into shorts. But it just takes me like 30 to 60 minutes to make one of them a vertical and subtitle it and export it and upload it and schedule it. And it's just, I'm starting to get really tired of the process. I was just working on some shorts for the Mr. Toad video that I can release this weekend and into next week, and then it'll be back to cats. But yeah, generally what I've heard is YouTube likes it when you upload more regularly. Just it makes the algorithm happier. So so the shorts are a good way to kind of make a compromise of like, I'm only going to be uploading a longer video once every month or 2 or 3. So here, have a lot of little things, but it does take a fair bit of time to edit those. Yeah, I agree that it's probably healthiest not to worry too much about analytics. CJ the X says it's like spiritually evil to care about analytics, and I'm just kind of like, okay, that's a lot, but I understand where they're coming from. Ten says, I have a fan edit YouTube channel for my fave media, and I love watching analytics just so I can feel good about myself because I sure am not making money off of it. Yeah, seeing the number go up, it's fun to watch the number go up. When I release a video, I'm definitely like paying attention to the view count, but I'm not trying to like learn things about what I need to do next from how's this video doing in Germany, how's this doing with like by gender, by age range, you know. It's like but yeah, I definitely am just kind of like, is the number higher? I do have the YouTube Studio on my phone, and I am checking for new comments pretty regularly. It's just kind of like, I don't have Instagram on my phone right now, so it's like one of the little like things I do on my phone to give myself a hit of dopamine kind of thing. Yeah, my videos, it depends on the video, but like overall I think it's pretty half and half for boys and girls, and then a solid like 1 to 2% non-specified or other. And I think my I think my viewership kind of skews a little bit younger. It again depends on the thing, but it's been helpful to for me to realize like when I get like an insane comment or something, it's just kind of like, It's okay. This person is in high school. I don't have to. I don't have to. I don't have to lose sleep over this. Thank you, Gay Ferret 420. Neighbor kids started hopping on the trampoline, which I so super support, but means I'm closing the window. Yeah, this is like, it's mullet adjacent. I'm just growing it out. I've been trimming my bangs, but I'm gonna try not trimming my bangs and letting it grow out and just part it. Speaking of gender, what pronouns are we rocking lately? We're doing a little she/they. That's kind of where we're at. JRS says, do you have Gen Z/Gen Alpha appeal with millennial references and charisma? That's so nice. Yeah, that sounds like yeah. With the shorts, I've been trying to keep it like, I need it to be just like a of like, if it gets slow, I know like from my time on TikTok what makes me scroll away. Also, maybe I just need to like stop watching longer videos on TikTok, but like the audacity of some people to upload like a 7-minute video to TikTok. You know? Like I don't want to see that. I don't want to see 7-minute video. I want to watch a lot of 15 to 60 second videos. Everyone in Australia has mullets? That's cool. Yeah, people say like sometimes I've watched a video that's just like, this is long, so press to speed it to double speed. Yeah, you can. I skipped through it, but I like stumbled upon an animation someone had uploaded to TikTok the other day, which was really gorgeous, but I was like, I turned my phone sideways to watch it because I was invested, but I was like, this is 12 minutes long. I'm not watching all that. Yeah, like YouTube and Instagram or YouTube and TikTok are going in opposite directions. YouTube's just like, hey, please engage with our short content, and TikTok's like, hey, you want a long video? Hell yeah, Toto! I'm glad the parting bangs is looking so good. Yeah, once it gets too long and it starts getting me in the eyes, I'm just like, this isn't fun. I need to figure out how to best get them to the side once they get too long. Right now they're like here, so it's not too bad, but I've never grown my hair out long before, so I kind of don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just keeping it growing. She-they's in the house, baby! True. Would I consider waterfall braiding or barrettes? If I knew what either of those were, then perhaps. Let me Google it. Waterfall braiding. No, not that. I don't like the way that looks, but I support whoever would want to do that. Oh, barrettes are like those little clippy guys. Yeah, I would do that. I do really like putting my hair up in a bun. I have these little clippy guys. Yeah, I actually have a couple, I think. I was enjoying those. I have bobby pins on the side right now. Rock a hair clip. Would those be like sides here? You know? Like that? Or to one side? Whatever. I think I don't know. I might just like bangs too. Maybe I'll just keep bangs. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've been noticing that when my hair is like super smooth and flat, I don't like it. So I've been like using sea salt spray sometimes to give it a little texture. Yeah, I really like the ponytail. I'm really excited for my hair to be long enough for the stuff on the sides to be pulled back consistently into the ponytail. What I'm getting at is that your hair is delicious right now. It's salty. Deers would be very into it. Freshly seasoned. Something I've been experiencing is trying to figure out how to relate to like white femininity. And especially like straight white femininity, because I'm not straight. But it's like I've never had to deal with like how I relate to that before. So now I'm like, what's that? And there's certain things that I just see as tropes of white womanhood that I just like feel such a distance from. I don't feel like that. I don't want to feel like that. But it's like, do your thing, ladies. And then there's also just like the problematic parts of white womanhood, you know? And it's weird because I'm such a boy genius coded fucking queer girl, but I'm not like I don't feel like a Swiftie kind of white woman, you know? Damn, hell yeah, Alex. Becoming a white man was the worst part of my transition for sure. Yeah. Who is your favorite music artist lately? The first thing that came to mind, I haven't even really been listening to her that much lately, but like I'm so impressed with Doechii. What have I been listening to? Opening my app. Everyone should be obsessed with Doechii. Say that. Oh yeah, there's a new Flume and JPEG Mafia album that came out. EP. I'll give that a spin. Okay. Here's the big rec. Here's the big recommend. Model Actress. Model Actress is so fucking good. I love them, and they have a new album out that I haven't listened to yet. Their previous album is really good. And also, I didn't know this until recently, the lead singer is super hot. This is their first album, Dog's Body. It's like it's kind of like alt rock kind of. How would you describe this music? Yeah, okay. This is the write-up for Pirouette. 10, thank you for agreeing. The buzzing New York band formed in 2016 but broke through with their 2023 full-length debut, Dog's Body, a blast of haunted, hedonistic noise rock that embellished the cool chaos of the early aughts dance punk with musical theater melodrama. Great description. On its follow-up, Pirouette, model actors lean all the way in on these Rococo tendencies and embrace their inner prima donnas without losing their grit. Living in America while trapped in the body of an operatic diva, Hayden laments in a campy stage whisper on Diva, between tales of one-night stands in far-flung European locales. The pendulum swings wildly between abandon and control, but there's a gonzo sensuality that ties it all together. Hence, an eerie acoustic ballad about being jealous of hummingbirds, followed by a throbbing dance punk jam that relishes in the beauty of three-syllable words: parasol, silhouette, matinee, vagabond. Tay, what are you talking about? It's just music writing. Rococo tendencies. Sounds like I should do a video on model actress. I mean, I didn't write that. If I wrote that, I would be really impressed with myself. If I had a take, then maybe I would. But also, this isn't a band that a lot of people know about. But Anthony Fantano had recommended one of their singles from their previous album 2 years ago, and that's how I got into him. That shit was fire. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe that could be the reference. So yeah, love them. Excited to listen to that. You guys, the new Addison Rae song, really good. Headphones on. The shit rules. Tate, you're white. I listened to Diet Pepsi the other day. I don't know if I'd ever listened to it all the way through. Yeah, no, the whiteness allegations are not being helped with Addison Rae either. Yeah, I'm white. It's true. Addison Rae is a bop. No! Is the producer Israeli? How do you even know that? You lack dignity? So the thing about Diet Pepsi that threw me off in the best way, the end of that song, you know how like a key change usually modulates up? This one modulates down, which is such a flex to me. What else am I listening to? Oh, there's a new album by Greet Death coming out this June, and I'm really excited about that. They have a new song that came out called Country Girl. That was real good. I like the new Lorde song. It hasn't changed my life, but it has been in my head a lot in the past couple of weeks. Oh. Yeah, the Lorde album I'm really excited about. Lorde's been one of my faves for a while. Dalek says an old boss said she and her friends used to call Diet Pepsi DP, and I was like, okay, that's not what that means. Did she know what the other meaning was? Was she being cheeky with it? Not DP. Yeah, it's kind of one of those, how do you have a conversation about that with your boss? That seems like maybe not the best idea. Da 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 da. Fuck. I'm gonna post on Instagram. Oh my god. What's APS? Yo, lock in. I support it. You're welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming to the premiere. Hey. There we go. Posting. Hey. Siri, I'm not talking to you. No. Oh, AP Advanced Placements. You got this. You fucking got this. We're sharing it. I might keep this stream a little shorter today, since we're just chatting and not gaming. And I also don't know what else to say. Do you have more questions? Oh. Hey. Nice. Oh. French house for nonchalantly grooving. We've reached the end. Let's go back to the beginning. Da-da-ba-da. Da-da-ba-ba. Friday stream is very chill for some reason. Is it Saturday there? Or is it earlier or later for you? Cozy little morning stream? Hell yeah. Es el sábado. Da, 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 da. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, hell yeah, Daleks. Aw. Not extremely cold. That's so cool, Daleks. It's so... Honestly, lately, it's been really... It's been kind of soothing to be able to, like, share the things that I've learned in the past year with people who are, like, in the place that I was then. And the kind of, like, well, I don't know, should I go, like, I kind of want to go on estrogen, but I don't know. And it's kind of like, here's what I know, you know? Here's what I've learned. Oh, you're good. Yeah, go to Pride. That's so good. 10, not you being bisexual erasure to yourself. By the way, here's the music. I feel like I gotta credit it every time. Hi, Thomas. Thomas E13. Welcome. I also started a video essay about Into the Woods that I think will be good, but I got more excited about doing the I Saw the TV Glow one and wanted that to come out in June, so hopefully that'll come July, early August perhaps. Damn. And then August we're talking fall. I want to do the Night in the Woods video. Well, do Into the Woods and then Night in the Woods back to back. Big couple months for fans of the woods. But yeah, I want to finish. I wrote a script last year about Night in the Woods, but I sent it to a friend, and I was kind of like, can you help me make sense of this? Because it doesn't feel like it's right yet. And then I like kind of realized that I like 2/3 of it wasn't something that I really felt like was adding anything to the conversation around anything. And it was really the third section that I wanted to do. So I want to take another stab at that script at some point. 10, you do need a bi for bi relationship. Yeah, I'm kind of getting to a point where I'm like, I think the only people that I want to date or bi people. I don't really want to date anyone right now, but I'm just kind of like straight men, no. Straight women, no. Gay men, no. Lesbian women, maybe. It's just kind of like bi people just kind of like are like, yeah, it's cool. It's all good, you know. Less hard edges of the preferences. Oh yeah, that's right. Jane Sean Prom's putting out a book. I feel like I should read that. Yes, that is 10. That's so important. It's so important to be able to queen out. That's the thing about, like, I don't think just like any proximity to straightness is just not interesting to me. If I don't get to queen out, if I don't get to be gay and talk about Drag Race and shit, then it's like, what's the fucking point, you know? And yeah, I saw that the thing about the Drag King show. My friend from school who does like assistant directing work apparently was working on that show and was telling me a little about it, and I'm really excited to see it. It looks cool. Do you know what it's gonna be airing on? I hope it becomes a hit too. You guys, should I go dancing tonight? I feel like it would probably be good to move my body. I feel like that would be good. But I don't really want to socialize. I don't want to, like, meet people. I have a friend who's doing a set somewhere, but I haven't really, like, attempted to reach out to see if anyone is interested in going. And then I have some other friends going to another rave, but okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna be vulnerable for a second. It's a furry rave, and I can't tell if that would be like really dope, or if I would like be fighting a cringe response. Because I don't want to cringe, you know? I think furries are great. But it's kind of like, I don't want to like go into a space where I'm not going to like enthusiastically be for the vibe, you know? Yeah, that's a good point, Alex. My friends are vouching for it pretty hard. This is like the second one. And I just kind of saw the poster and I was just kind of like, I don't know. Dude, what? Did you show up knowing that it was a nudist group dinner? That's a sentence no one has ever said before. I would agree, but I think it probably has been. Well, I feel like nudist group dinner is definitely a thing that exists. With more prominence than we're aware of. Oh shit. It was in a church basement? Okay, that's a sentence that has never been said before. What the fuck? Well, not sentence, but wow. Uh. Furries in a church basement. I feel like that's a Lana Del Rey album title if Lana Del Rey was an extremely online Zoomer. Oh, you came to set up the projector. Okay. Okay. Ten said earlier the Drag King show is going to be on a niche queer streaming service called Reverie. Never heard of this. No way, Tate. That's wild. But Reverie is free worldwide, so that's cool. I'll watch it for free. I'll watch a free thing. I don't have a problem with free. Unless it's me doing work for free. Hey. Whoa. Mark's really died for our sins. True. Whoa. I'm on Instagram and Rostam worked with Leith Rosh. I didn't say that name right. Leith Ross. I'm so excited to hear that. Leith. Leith. Leith Ross is Canadian? Oh, it's Eurovision boycott month. That's exciting. Wait, I didn't know Eurovision was happening. What did Eurovision to? Israel. What? What the fuck? Me and my friends are obsessed with the Instagram account for this trolley that runs up and down Santa Monica Boulevard in WeHo, because they just have such an esoteric energy on their Instagram account, and they just posted something that said, "Are you drag racing tonight?" and trying to like get people to use the WeHo pickup for the drag race viewing party. There is no drag race tonight. It is the 2 weeks between seasons. They could have posted this any other time except for this week or last week. And it would have been correct. I'm so fucking obsessed. Oh my god. That's so funny. It's like, normally I would be very in favor, but wow. What's up, Concrete? So by trolley, I mean it's a bus that looks like a trolley inside. It's actually really awesome, and if you're ever in WeHo, you should ride it. Nonchalantly grooving. Hi, Blueberry Lemon. It's true! It's true! I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. Thanks. Yeah, it's... Good night, Alex. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. Yeah, the Toad video is definitely right in that, fun but not essential kind of place, you know? Yeah, I was kind of like, oh, is this gonna be too niche? And then someone was like, one of my friends was like, what are you talking about? Disneyland content is a staple of video essay YouTube. And I was like, oh. Yeah, Peter Pan's probably the more cogent ride, but... There's a Lilo and Stitch ride? Is that in, Orlando? Aw, hell yeah. 10, yeah, exactly. That's the intersection. That's me. That's what it's all about, baby. Freaking out about things um that nobody talks about. Guys, there's discourse today on Twitter for some fucking reason about the look that Chaperone wore as a judge on RuPaul's Drag Race. You guys, why? I know why. What's up? Cut to the story. Yeah, welcome. Um, yeah, people are mad at Chaperone again. I think we're just seeing the pendulum of misogyny happening, where someone is idolized and then villainized. People need to shut the fuck up and let Chaperone live her goddamn life. It's really insane. I definitely would have been one of the children scared by the Lilo and Stitch ride had I been a child when I rode it. But I've also never ridden it, and I'm also not a child, and I wish I had experienced it now. Why did I say it like that? I like Star Tours. Star Tours is fun. God forbid a queer girl be outspoken. Literally 10. Yes, it is everyday 10. That's why it's a cesspool. I try to not keep it on. I haven't had it on my phone in a long time, which I'm very happy about. But I also do be going on there on my desktop. Stitch's great escape. Bro is escaping. Da-da-da-da. 10, don't engage with it. Scroll away. Scroll away from the hate. It'll pass, yeah. It always does. People are just really comfortable, like, having full-on hate for people. It's like, everybody chill. I think I'm gonna, in a little bit, gonna just finish up those shorts for the Mr. Toad video and get those scheduled for the weekend, and then that'll be the end of my day, my work day. I don't wanna. It's fine, it'll be fine. I gotta figure out if I'm going out tonight or not. I've been procrastinating finding this out. Yeah, Concrete, I've been spending a lot of time on Blue Sky, but it definitely doesn't have the same culture that Twitter does or did. And part of that's good because it's not algorithmic. So it's not as poison for your brain. But it's also like, it's kind of like quitting It's kind of like quitting cocaine and replacing it with decaf coffee. There's not really a lot of stan behavior happening on Blue Sky. But most of the people that I want to be hearing from are on Blue Sky now. Except ContraPoints keeps tweeting. I saw that video on AI had dropped, but I haven't I haven't seen it yet. I really have admired a lot of his work, but his most recent couple videos kinda have felt a little pedantic and overlong to me. He might get canceled for it. Canceled? Yeah, seeing the level up in real time on someone's videos is a fun time. All right. I think I'm maybe out of juice, so yeah. Thanks for coming to the hangout. Go dancing with the furries. Okay. I'll make some text messages. See what's going on there. Good night, you guys. Or good day. Toad Ride should be updated so it's AI going to hell. Nice. Thank you. You guys are nice. Alright. Goodbye. Good night.